Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. I want to show you something.
Now we're going to add a shadow. It's still moving in the same way, right?
Now, is that nasty or what?
Okay, so what if you change the position of the shadow?
A hunk of stuff on there? That's the first one I used. Then I used this one. Guess where that's from? Lucky's ears. That's from one ear, actually. His right ear. His left ear doesn't usually get nasty like that. Look, what are we gonna do? I mean, yeah, he needs to go to the vet, but Carolyn is more important, and the car is more important, and we have to pay our bills, and we have to buy food, and we have to get new license plates, and they're about to outlaw guns and probably ammo as well. So what are we supposed to do? If we could get that money from Texas, we could probably take him to the doctor in February or March. But I don't know, I'm starting to wonder if we're ever going to get that money from Texas. I had to pull out, we used all the Q-tips, so I had to pull out the first aid kit. I didn't know if there would be anything like this in there, but thankfully there were at least 2 packages. Each package has 2. And here's some things I added to the tool, to the first aid kit. Bent needles. 4 of them. Surgical kit. Bite and sting kit. And silk thread. Silk thread's not cheap. This cost over $7,000. Just this thread cost $7,000. Okay, not that much. But the what?
It wasn't cheap either.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap.
$6, I think, for the whole spool.
Yeah, so this is not something we can just go around buying any old time.
Those little silkworms.
Yeah.
Are costly critters.
Yeah, it's 100% silk. 110 yards, so that's pretty good. That should last. These 2 items, or 5 items, I guess you could say, are for suturing, if we ever have to. I hope we never have to. Here's the first aid kit. And it folds out. Now, we were in the store that we got this from. Here's that's what those Q-tip things were. Throw them in the garbage. We were in the store, and I thought it said like 35 bucks or 30 bucks or something. And then we take it up to the cash register. It was $99.99. We needed it for the trip, but I wasn't expecting to pay that much. But my cousin Trish and I, we backpacked together a couple of times. Yeah, I would love to go backpacking again. I miss doing that kind of stuff. I think with my health issues, canoeing would be safer. But she was telling me she took this course, I think it was, and she took like a Ziploc bag, a clear plastic Ziploc bag, and put her kit in there, her medical kit or first aid kit in there. That way, when you need it, you pull it out. You just put it down and you see where everything is. Flip it over and again you see where everything is. You don't have a kit like this where you have to open it up and start looking. But I feel more comfortable with this kit than, we add stuff to it. Not like we can add a whole lot because it's only so big. It'd be nice to get, what I want to get for both of us is a drop leg multifold first aid kit, and then second to that, to carry over the shoulder and by hand, is a larger multifold first aid kit, like a medic's bag, like, I don't know how big it is, like Vietnam War era style medic's bag, to put the non-immediate supplies in. And I want to get an airway thing, and I want to get a chest sealer, although I know what to do for the chest. You get a plastic bag, believe it or not. You get a heavy-duty plastic bag, like a garbage bag or even a Ziploc bag. And sometimes, if you do it right, it'll sort of seal the sucking wound, because the air there kind of helps to seal it. But they have things that are actually designed to put on the chest, to be put on the chest if you need something like that. It's one of those things you hope you never need. Having a first aid kit is, in and of itself, something you hope you never need. But you never know. You really don't. Want to get some bandages, like those Israeli bandages. Things like that. But we ain't rich. Sometimes I'm surprised we get along as well as we do. One reason we get along as well as we do is because we go to a place called Helping Hands, and we get food once a week. If we didn't get that, we probably wouldn't be making it too well. It would be nice if we could afford the gas so we could go into Keene and go to the community kitchen once a week, because we'd get more there. Like tonight for dinner, for Christmas dinner, I used up all our potatoes making mashed potatoes. Well, if we went into Keene, we would have plenty of potatoes, believe you me. And we'd have carrots and who knows what else. We had ham tonight. We had ham, mashed potatoes, and green beans, and it all turned out better than I had expected, so that was nice. And Carolyn liked it, and she didn't think I overdid the potatoes with garlic.
And Lucky fell in love with the ham.
Oh yeah. Lucky was like, oh gosh, he got a taste of that. And
he was a very happy doggy.
Yeah. And he actually likes the snow, believe it or not.
I'm surprised he likes it.
Yeah, me too. He gets cold, he'll sit right in front of the little space heater we have.
Practically on top of it.
Yeah. But then you take him outside, he's, oh yeah, he's raring to go. And
he wants to run around like he's crazy.
Yeah, and I can't move very well. My legs are messed up. I have to be very careful or I'll fall down. And you don't want to fall down out there because it's ice. Well, it's like a trace of snow, more than a trace, but I mean...
Wouldn't exactly feel good, huh?
Yeah, it's... and for those people who aren't used to snow, think about snow is frozen water basically, and
you wouldn't believe water could get so hard.
Yeah, it will start to compress, and it depends on what kind of snow you have. Also, there's different kinds of snow. Some snow is more sleet-like.
When you think about what comes out of your faucet.
Yeah, think of frozen
soft stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean like
liquid.
Yeah, like you could have the really big fluffy flakes of snow, and that's really nice to walk on. You can still slip on it, but you just kind of sink into it. But then you have the icy stuff, And I'm still talking about snow. I'm not talking about the actual sleet. I'm talking about the snow. You have some snow that's really just barely snow. I mean, it's more like ice. I mean, that's what it is. It's frozen water to begin with. It's ice. But some snow, it's so easy just to... And that's no fun. And, you know, my boots, I can't wear my boots because my left...
It's never any fun to fall on your butt, I know that.
You know, once in Texas, in San Antonio, I fell face down. It wasn't because of snow, it's because my legs were messed up. I fell face first.
That hurts.
Yeah. Thankfully, I mean, I was afraid I was going to break my bones in my face and break teeth, but thankfully I didn't. But I had some scrapes. But because my left leg, I don't even know what to call it. I limp or my left
stiffens up on him. It's just like the muscles contract and won't release.
And what winds up happening is my left foot, it drags and drags, and you know, those are some pretty thick soles here. Actually, they're still right here. Here, look at that. How well can you see that? And these are pretty thick soles. I love these boots. See, that's the thing. The other boot.
Tell them where we found them at.
The free.
No. Was it? I think it was a yard sale. I paid $2 for them.
Oh, $2 at a yard sale. And look, see, this one is perfectly fine. Well, not perfectly, but I mean, that is minor compared to having a hole in them. So I don't want my toes to freeze. I was wondering for a while, why are my socks getting wet? And then I looked at the bottom and I'm like, oh gosh. So those are good boots, and you know, one reason I'm keeping them around is so I can remember their Columbia, yeah, brand, and I don't know if there's a style somewhere, but how long did I have them? A year, 2 years?
I think did I get them last summer or this summer? I think it was last summer.
So what, 2 years? Year and a half?
About a year.
About a year. So, you know, that's pretty good. Now I'm wearing, let me show you what I'm wearing.
There are parts of the brain that are specifically...
Well, these are actually very comfortable. You see, they don't have the tread like the boots do.
But still. We're going barefoot.
Yeah. But see, and then again, Carolyn didn't like me going out in the snow and mud with those boots because I would track it all inside. I mean, the treads will.
They grab.
Yeah.
Pick up a lot of stuff.
So, but you also get good traction.
But I don't want him flat on his butt in the snow either.
Yeah. Well, I don't want her flat on her butt out there.
Well, it's better to land butt first than it is anything else.
Yeah. So.
I've learned that from my winter mishaps.
So anyway, people, I'm gonna have to put this stuff back in the first aid kit. I like the first aid kit where we can just grab it. I also don't know where we're still working on our like bug out kind of bag. Believe me, we're nowhere close to having that the way it needs to be. We don't really even have a bags. Oh, they have, I don't know if they're still there. What's the Red Barn? The barn up here in our town. They had a couple of backpacks, external frame packs. We didn't get them, but if there's, I mean, if that's all we can get, you know, and we need something to put our stuff in if we need to leave for an emergency, you know, like Hurricane Sandy came through, and last year there was another storm that came through. We've had a couple of earthquakes since we've been here. And, you know, if we need to leave, we need to be able to grab just what we need and go. And we're not really able to do that right now. So, anyway, have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And I hope everybody's doing well, and remember, it's in your heart that matters.